Hello guys, welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to talk about how can you move your code around in PyCharm. And PyCharm offers us a lot of productive ways and shortcuts in which you can move your code from one place to another. So let's get started. So to begin with, we'll be first talking about how can you move a single line of code from one place to another. So I have opened this file called types of function arguments.py, and it's under the functions package over here. And this file has some code wherein I have created some functions and I have called those functions as well. So now let's say I have this line of code which I want to move at the end. Now one way of doing this is to select this line of code and cut it and move it to the end, right? But there is a better way of doing this, so I'll just undo, like Control Z. Okay, so a better way of doing this is you can go to the code menu, okay, and you'll see this option here, move line down, and you'll see the corresponding shortcut as well. So the shortcut is Option, Shift and down arrow. If you are on Windows and Linux, you will see the corresponding shortcut for your machine over here. So what I'll do is I'll just keep my caret onto this line and I'll press Option, Shift and down arrow, and you can see the line is moving. Okay, and to take this line of code at the top, I just need to press Option, Shift and up arrow, right? So you can see how it's rearranging all the code. So this is very helpful if you want to move a line of code from one place to another. So this is about moving lines. Okay, now let's talk about how can you move method. So let's say I want to move this method print hello to the bottom or to the end. So one way is you select and then you press Command X, okay, and you go over here and paste it. But I don't want to do that, so there is a better way. So what you can do is you can take your caret or the cursor to the definition of the function and you can go to code and you can say move statement down. So you can see the shortcut here, it's Shift, Command and down arrow. If you are on Windows or Linux, you will see the shortcut for your system over here, right? So I'll take the caret over here, I'll press Command, Shift and down arrow, and you can see the function moved to the bottom once we pressed it 4 times. So this is how you can move a statement down, and you can use the same shortcut with the up arrow to move the statement up. So you can see it's moving up, right? So this is how you can move methods around by using PyCharm shortcuts. So let's see how you can move loops or block of code. So let's say I have a variable here, so bool test, and it's initialized to true. Okay, and let's say I have an if statement over here. So if bool test, okay, I can say I can print true. Okay, so it's a very simple Boolean test that I'm doing. And let's say I want to move this block of code. So your if statement is the block of code. So I want to move this entire block of code to the top. So how will I do it? So I'll press Command, Shift and up arrow on Mac and Control Shift up arrow on Windows to move this block of code. So you can see how I'm able to move it around, and you can move it at the bottom by using Command, Shift and down arrow and Control Shift down arrow on Windows and Linux. So this is how you can move loops or block of code. Now this shortcut works with any block of code like a for loop, for example. So I just gave you a demo with the help of if statement, but you can use it with for loop also, while loop as well. So this is how you can move your code around. So lines, methods and blocks of code around in PyCharm editor. So I hope you guys enjoyed this class and found it valuable. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.